Alright, today's job is another fence. So I have to take this shed out. We're just going to completely take it out, build a new fence in front of it. We're not doing nothing down the side. I guess we'll have to right there. We might leave that. And then we're doing all the back. Alright, we're leaving all this section here. We're not messing with that yet. We're taking all of this out, all the way around to this gate over here. And we're replacing it with a concrete footer and a new 6-foot picket fence. Alright, and then this portion here, we're replacing this. Gonna do concrete footer here as well. Haven't decided if I'm gonna go all the way to the house yet or not, but we will see. Alright, so we got all the fence out. Now we got to pull all these posts. Gotta be real careful around this gas line. These should come up pretty easy.
Looks like it's just a small amount on this one.
How loose is it?
It ain't loose.
No. I mean, they did it right. Alright. Alright, so we got the shed out. And we got all the fencing out, all the posts out on this side. all the way around. Should be pretty easy digging. All these holes, they just keep kind of filling back up, but we'll wet it down, kind of get a little soggy. It'll help it stick. Alright, so we got all the posts dug. We left that post. We're going to tie into that one. And we just went 8 foot on almost all of them. Pretty easy digging for the most part. One of these, pretty tough dirt, this one. So we filled it with some water, kind of loosen it up. And we're going to dig it again here shortly. We got to remember we're doing a concrete footer all the way around, so this depth is actually too much. We still have to pull this post out, but we had to use it for string line so we can get a straight line all the way down. We got perfect right along this concrete, going right up against it. Pickets are going to be on this side, and we're only doing 3 posts here. It's a 19-foot span, so we got about 10 foot to here, and we'll have 9 foot down there. And we are leaving this gate. And we got these 2 posts dug, but the customer might want us to switch this up a little bit, so I don't know what we're gonna do here yet. Alright, so we got all of our posts set. Putting the gate right here now. So the hinges will be right about here. The latch will be, right here. We'll attach it to the house with tap cons. We're doing a concrete footer right down in the middle. And with 6-foot pickets on top of that, I think the footer is going to be about 5 inches. And then we'll cut all these to height, and we're doing a top cap on these. Come out pretty nice. Don't matter to me.
You ready? Yeah. We're not going to trip over the string line. We're not going to bump the post. I sure hope these ain't too thin, Jacob.
No, they shouldn't be.
Let me stop for a second. I need to get on the same side you're on.
Should be good.
Good? All right, don't trip over anything in front of you, Jacob. And then go around here, we're going to put them on the software. Now we're going to rip these things down. That's why the tank itself has to take these rubber to be ripped. Dangerous.
And then we're doing a gate right here as well. And this is going to extend to the house. We'll attach it to the house. We're doing a footer here as well. We haven't dug out for the footer yet. We won't have to dig too much on this one. But yeah, now we're getting ready to set forms and pour concrete in the morning. Alright guys, so it's day 4 and we are waiting on a concrete truck and we have a little bit left to do. We had to change this up completely yesterday. As you see, we pulled the post out before they set in the concrete. Had to change placement, and I accidentally, I went off their fence and it's not straight, and so this was kind of curved. I didn't like it, so I fixed it last night. We got it nice and straight. I put a couple posts in and call it good. And we got the forms set up over on this side, minus the end here. We'll finish that here just shortly. But alright guys, concrete's done. Did not record any of the finishing. It looks alright. It was just kind of too fast paced. We had too much to pour for 3 people for me to keep up with the camera. So it looks pretty good, for what it is. Got our post straight this time. I'm by no means a professional. None of us are. Just doing the best we can. And there's absolutely no sunshine on this side. So this stuff is still really wet. This corner is real hard to get, but oh well. It's good enough. It'll be hidden. Alright. See you guys in the morning. Alright. We already got all the forms out. Didn't feel we needed to record that. Got all the forms out. We went and put the brackets on. Haven't leveled these brackets yet to get them where I want, but this came out really nice for being pretty inexperienced. Pretty happy with it. Let's cut this thing out of the way. Okay, so for this job I only ordered 1 yard of concrete, and we had enough to get to right here. Right here I had to use some Quickcrete. Came out alright. You can see the color difference there, but it's no big deal. Did a step for the gate. Came out pretty good. Alright, so we got the backyard done. Got cedar pickets, cedar top cap, 2x4. He wanted to leave this gate here. That's alright. Haven't done the front yet on either side. We'll probably do that Monday or tomorrow. It's supposed to rain later.
Did you already double check everything?
I didn't see anything. All right, well, get to the front. Alright, this one is done. Did a 3-hinge kit on this side, 2-hinge on the other. Cedar top cap, cedar pickets, and a 5-inch by 7-inch concrete footer. That's all temporary until he gives us the green light to do the rest of the fence here. If anybody's wondering, we use I think it's like a 5/32 bit and drill into the mortar, and then we use these 1/4 inch by, I think they're 3-inch Tapcons. We typically do 3 or 4, and I mean, it's solid. It won't ever come out. So hopefully he gives us the green light to do this. I mean, we're pretty backed up for a few months, so that'll have to come later. But other than that, I mean, this came out really nice. All these trees were a pain. We did this close spacing here because our 8-foot landed right on this line. So to avoid hitting that, we just added a post there so we can have an 8-foot span between there. All right, this is the other side, the other gate. This is only about a 36-inch gate, roughly. Did the same thing, tied into the house with the Tapcons over there. Looks like we forgot a 2-by. All right, well, this job's done. All right, so that job is done. It took us 6 days. We didn't work all day. Most days, I mean, we worked from like 9 to 3 or 9 to 4. Today, it's 3 something. We got here at 9. We take about an hour lunch to give or take 30, 45 minutes, an hour, depending on where we were working. So we don't typically have a whole lot of time tied up on these jobs. I mean, 6 to 7 hours a day. If you guys have any questions, let me know, and I'll try to answer them the best I can. On to the next one.